Good morning and welcome to another trade video by Candlelight Trading. Sorry that I have not sent out a video in quite some time. We recently had a wedding in the family and so things have been a bit busy, but now we're back on track. So hopefully I'll be getting more videos out to you soon. I'd like to show you the video today of some trades that we took in the Dow toward the mid to late morning. The market is making the kinds of moves that we've been waiting for. Everybody talks about, these big volatile markets are what we've been waiting for. But the tough part in these big markets is not getting whipsawed in and out and taking big losses. So we have modified our strategy a bit in the room to accommodate for these big swings in the market. And you'll get to see some of that here in this video. So I've left some of the audio in so that you can learn a little bit, but I have sped the video up in places too because otherwise, it would be very long. Enjoy the video and please take a couple of minutes first to read the disclaimer. And as always, happy trading and I hope to see you in the room. I will sell that. Let me see if I can sell right here. All right, and your stop theoretically has to be above the wick of the topping tail. Stop has to be 86. There we go. All right, so right up in here, I have a finished auction. I'd like to see a little selling step in there before I add to it, though, because right now I'm just seeing a bunch of buying. So I either need to see selling step in or I need to see buyers get absorbed, which is kind of what's happening here. So I'm going to add another one here. My stop still has to be in that same place. And now I need to break these lows. If I take out the low of this little wick bar, I now can move my stop to hide above this wick bar. Now, if you want to trail bar by bar, you can trail bar by bar. And the high of that bar is 66, so I'm going to move my stop to 68, 2 ticks above that bar. I got 10 ticks on the first one, and now let's see if we're going to break these lows. We're down here at these lows. I would like to get this second one. I'd like to get into a no-lose situation, but let's see, how much time do I have left before this bar closes? Just about 10 seconds. I'm going to go 2 ticks above this wick, so 66. 66. All right, so I've got to stop in on one at 66, and now we're going to see if we break these lows. As we get down to these overnight lows, I'll start to tighten up a little bit more here. So I'm going to move my stop down to 58, and that does put me in a no-lose situation now. Now we're getting toward overnight lows. I'm going to move my stop down a bit and protect more. So I'm moving my stop just above this point of control on this bar at 43. You can even protect even more. I'm watching how we respond to these overnight lows. Right now I'm not seeing any kind of buying step in, so I'm going to leave it kind of alone. The true bar stop would be above the high of that bar, but I want to protect a little bit more because that's a pretty big bar here. And now as we break these lows, we'll see. I'm going to move my stop now to about the middle of that bar. I really don't want to see it give all that back. So my stop is now, I don't know what that's at, 27. And I'm in at 61. So it's a nice little trade here. Now I'm going to put my stop just a little bit above overnight lows. I'm going to move my stop down to 11, 25.11, simply to protect 50 ticks. Well, let's protect 60 ticks. But we're getting a bit extended here, and so we would expect that at some point we are going to get a little bit of a retracement here. And you can choose to sit through the retracement and add to the position for a bigger position, or just take the profit off and then get back in on the next retracement. Yeah, we're dropping a little lower. I don't have another homework level until all the way down here at yesterday's point of control, 24,926. So that's the next little area I see of support. We're heading toward, as we approach this next homework level, this prior day point of control, I will tighten up my stop quite a bit. Nice trade. This was a $570 trade so far. So we're definitely getting down toward that level. I'm going to tighten up my stop quite a bit in here. So my stop is down at 41. I'm going to move my stop down to 41 now, I mean. And that will protect, no matter what, 120 ticks on this trade. So nice trade here. All right, down at this homework level, it ticked above it by a tick or two, and I probably will get stopped out here, but I'm going to leave my stop alone at 41, and that's okay. We'll see what happens. And then if I get stopped out, then I just look for the next entry short again. All right, that was it. Nice trade. A wick there, not really great of a wick. All right, there's a little bit of buying step in. I'm going to try a buy right in here. My stop is going to be below those lows, and I'm going to put a target in of 20 ticks. So I'm in at 03. I'm going to put a target in of 23. I'm not looking to get the moon on this, just see if I can get that 23. My stop has to be below this wick, so around 81. It's kind of more than I like to give it, but that's what I'm going to do, and I'll add to it if I can. So let me put a stop in here at 81. I got some buying step in there. Let me see if I can do another add. Didn't really lower my cost basis much, but that's okay. And I'm going to take them both off at 23. They are trying to buy in here, but boy, the sellers are just kind of taking. And this is a counter trend trade. This is always a higher risk trade, doing a counter trend trade. But I'm just looking to get this little bit of retrace. It's at a logical level to get a little retracement. I'm going to take one off actually at 10 ticks. So 913, and then the second one I'm looking to take off at 923, 20 ticks. There we go, and then I'm going to move this one to break even plus, I don't know, 5, and there we go. Got them both out. Canceled. Done. We're in a little zone here. We're in a little box of doom. So at the box of doom, we sell the highs, buy the lows. Now, double wick here. So as we come back up in here again, I'm going to sell it again. You need to see it really needs to break this low of 07, 06, I guess that is, and then ultimately this low here of 883. Right now we're just kind of in a little box of consolidation, and so I'm going to be a little bit tighter with my stops. All right, down here at this point of control, I move my stop down to 38 and I'm out. Testing the other wick, and you'll notice each of these wicks are making a little bit lower highs. So until we take out one of those highs, you know, we're still, let me see if I can sell ask in here. All right, I'm in at 49 and I'm going to put my stop in at 69. So risking 20 ticks, again, risking about 100 bucks, but so far it's been holding. We'll see. Let's protect another 10. If I make 50 bucks at a time, I'm fine with that. Every time we come up there, we wick. Now we're pushing below that point of control. Let's see if I can make a little more on this trade. So just trading basically single contracts in Dow. I think one point I did have like 2 contracts, but $1,000. So if you like what you're seeing, now is a perfect time to join the trading room. This market volatility is most likely going to be with us for quite some time, and this is a great time to really up your game in trading and make the most of it. All right, so visit www.candlelightTrading.com, and I hope to see you there. Thanks, and have a great day.